to another episode of Healthy Living. My name's Cole, I'm your host, and we're going to be looking at hummus. Today is going to be hummus day. Now I've already done babaganoush, but what's babaganoush without some hummus with it? I mean, hummus and babaganoush together are absolutely heaven. So I'm going to walk you through the steps of making hummus, right? We're talking about the chickpeas straight out of the bag. So we're going to soak them, we're going to boil them, we're going to blend them up with the tahini, with the garlic and the lemon, and I tell you what, man, I love my hummus. I bought hummus, but this hummus is always the best. I hope you enjoy it. Let's see how we do it.
Now, 1 pound bag of chickpeas or garbanzos that have been soaking for about 4 hours. Now you'll notice that they're about ready to be cooked because I can actually grab one with my thumb and my finger and break it, right? So we know that that's soaked to the point where they're ready to cook. If you don't have time to soak them, and I'm of two minds, I typically just use a can of chickpeas, and I don't really care which brand they are, just so long as they're good and they're healthy. So you can use canned or you can use the natural. I think that the bag probably offers a little bit more nutrient, or at least gives you some semblance of control. When I cook them, I throw away this water, so I get rid of this excess water here. I replace it with fresh water, and I add in salt, so I don't need to add salt into my hummus. I let this cook for about 30 minutes to 40 until they're soft and ready, and then we'll move on to making the hummus. My chickpeas, I will add a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt, so that at the end of the day we can actually have that flavor permeate through the beans as they're cooking. Typically then I don't need to add salt when I'm making the hummus, but be conscious of the fact you don't want to add too much salt at this stage. You can always add more, but you can't undo the salt that you've added. You know the chickpeas have been cooked because you can pick them up and just simply squash them in your hand like that, you see. And you'll notice if you have a taste, the natural flavor of the olive oil and the salt is permeated through the bean. The juice that's in here, we're going to use that as a part of the hummus as well, because often when we blend the beans they get pretty dry very quickly. Mixed up my chickpeas, my garlic, and my lemon juice, and I have a nice paste here. I put the whole pot of chickpeas and its juice in here, and you can see how dry it is at this point in time. It's a dough. More likely than not, I might want to add a little bit of water or lemon, depending upon taste, to make it a little bit more runny. But I'm going to do that after I add the tahini, because the tahini has natural moisture and oils to it anyway. So let's see what it looks like after I add the tahini in. Here I'm using an oyster in my blending. Squeezing it out. I'm working through my hummus, creating a nice paste. As I'm working through it, to taste, right? I taste it every now and then. I want to determine that I'm getting the right amount of tahini, of lemon, of salt in the mix, and obviously garlic. I may decide to add a couple more ingredients as I'm going through. Remember, this is very much a personal thing. There is, hummus is something that you consume or have to your like and your taste, and it depends upon the situation too. A more pasty hummus might be more applicable for a spread. A more runny hummus might be a little bit more suitable for something like a dip or something like that. So in this case, it's about all the water I'm going to add to it. Let's see how it comes out. Hummus is one of those high protein, low carb snacks that I would recommend. You're going to sit down, you're going to watch a ball game, you're watching a movie, you want to snack on something, well, something like this. A few corn chips, some hummus, some cherry tomatoes, some broccoli. You can't go wrong. Enjoy healthy living.